Chat. Chat. Listen. Now it's working. All right. Now it's working. Hold on. All right. Welcome. So this is gonna be a chill stream. Because well, I need a break, and I've been drawing for like 3-4 days, even more, continuously for like 2 times per day, in the morning and in the evening as well. So this is like gonna be a chill stream. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep yapping some nonsense stuff. We will see. Although hold on, let me show you. Let me show what I have done. Where is it? All right, look at this. Look at this. So I changed the colors of this one. All right, before it was like this, and now it's like this. Okay, the reason for that is because this was looking too, I don't know, too weird for me. Okay, now why was this looking weird? Because in the real world, when there is, it's about light physics. Okay, it's all about how light works. Okay, in the real world, and this happens in real world as well. In the real world, wherever there is a warm light, something like this, okay, then the shadows are naturally cool. Okay, and wherever there is a cool light, then the shadows are warm. Okay, but in this case, the light was warm itself, and the shadows I painted as warm as well. So it was like looking kind of like weird. Okay, in this case, okay, however, in this one, like the Naruto one, okay, the shadows, the light is kind of like cool. Okay, and the shadows are slightly warmer. Okay, so that is the reason why this looks fine as compared to this. All right, so I changed this to something like this. Okay, I had 2 options basically. I can either make the lighting as I can make the lighting cool enough, something like this. All right, something like this, or I can just make the shadows cool enough, cool the shadows. Okay, which actually is a better I don't know, is a better artistic direction, because she's like turning she's like expressing herself into an evil style. So she's like having an evil expression, so the cooler shadows actually reflect that evil expression of hers. All right, so yeah, so that is why I did the cooler shadows and the warm lighting. All right, that's it. And of course the room lighting is gonna be warm, because she's like at his home in the morning, so it's gonna be kind of like warmer. But the shadows are gonna be kind of like cooler anyways. Morning light is always like that, so it's like kind of like a warm light, and the shadows are kind of like, you can also call it as a, like sometimes the morning light is cool like very early in the morning. Okay, but not when you're around, like let's say 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. or something like that. Okay, at that time the lighting is like warm. before it was like this and after it was like this. That's it. That is what I did. Okay, I'm gonna put this right over here and we are gonna decide the story. So I have an idea. So this is gonna be the main pilot episode for my original Naruto fanfic. Alright, so the previous pilot episode was gonna be different, like Naruto asks her on a date or something, I don't know. Okay, but this one is gonna be really different. Okay, this one is gonna start when Sakura arrives at Naruto's home. Naruto is still sleeping, and then all of this happens. Okay, she dresses up Naruto as a girl as a punishment, and then takes him around the village, and then everybody interacts with him. So that would be a crazy interaction with all of the characters. Okay, that would be a cool interaction and a cool introduction to all of the characters after the war arc. Okay, yeah, so that would be really cool. And then at the end, something happens to Sakura, and then she becomes unconscious. Her power awakens, and then she becomes unconscious while they are like having ramen, or after having ramen or something, I don't know. Alright, after meeting everyone, after having ramen or something. Okay, we will see, and that will be the end of the pilot episode. Okay, so we gotta write down the points, write down the story points. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as minimalistic as possible. Alright, so we will see, because I'm gonna make this into an animation. My original goal for this is to make it into an animation. So if not an animation, if I cannot do an animation, then I'm gonna think about making I'm gonna just convert it into a manga or a comic or something. Okay, because the problem with animation is that I can of course do it. Okay, I have the time, I can of course do this as an animation. Alright, but the problem is I do not know how to do music. I can do voice acting, I can train myself in voice acting, even I can train myself in music, but the problem for that is I need a lot of time to train myself in music. I do not know how to create music. Like I've done it before in my teaser for the Shadow Nin, I don't know, Shadow Nin anime teaser that I posted on YouTube. Okay, that I have done it before, but I do not know. Like I'm not a musician. I'm not a musician, so my problem is that. Okay, I can of course get some sound effects from the original Naruto's series. Okay, to make it as close to the series as possible, to make the style as close to the series as possible. Alright, but the music is the main part. That is a problem, and I intend to also make an intro out of this. We will see, I don't know. Intro and maybe some outro, we will see, I don't know. I have not decided that yet, but the pilot episode is gonna be an animation for sure. God damn, my mouth is freaking dry. Alright, let's do this. Okay, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll get some water and pee, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Really not in the mood today. I'm really tired after streaming for like every day for like it's and it's not hold on. God damn it. And it's not only streaming, you know, it's about drawing. So drawing takes a lot of concentration. So whatever you're doing, so I'm not just talking with you people, with you guys. I'm also drawing. So drawing takes a lot of energy and concentration. Okay, and sometimes I have to talk while I'm drawing, so that takes like double the amount of energy. So it's like, and I'm old, literally almost 34 years old. I'm broke. I'm 34 years old. I'm broke. I'm old. I'm 34 years old. Hello, what's up, man? Hello. Okay. Hello. Welcome. So it takes a lot of energy. So that's why I'm tired today. But we are gonna do it. We are gonna make it happen today. Okay. gonna do the storyboard. Alright, so the first point, okay, I'm gonna write the points really fast, I don't care. First point, okay, hold on, let me just, I don't know man, let me just do the text thing, because I don't know, writing will be slow, so I'm just gonna do this text thing over here. Oh my god. Okay, alright, that's fine. This is gonna be fast. So the story begins with Sakura heading to Naruto's house as they are gonna meet up Lady Tsunade in the Hokage's office, of course. Alright, second, she arrives at his home and sees him sleeping. Okay, she arrives at his home from the window. So I have two options over here. Either I can make her just, I don't know, pop out of his window, like they are ninjas, so they do that often, okay? Or I can just, you know, make her like come in from the main door. Okay, I have an option. I have hold on, I got an idea. Okay, she arrives at his home and then on the front door, but Naruto doesn't answer. Okay. Then she goes to the window. Through the window and sees him sleeping. Okay. All right. Sees him still sleeping. Okay, I gotta make this in the morning. Okay, this is all happening in the morning. One morning after the war. One morning after the fourth great ninja war, in times of peace, the Leaf Village okay, I'm not gonna write more things. Sakura heads to Naruto's house. They are gonna meet up Lady Tsunade in the Hokage office. She arrives at his home on the front door, but Naruto doesn't answer. Then she goes through the window and sees him still sleeping. Alright. Third. Okay, hold on. sees him still sleeping. In comedic comedic gesture. All right, this is all happening in comedic gesture. Okay, furious, standing besides him, she pours a glass of water on his face to wake him up, and he wakes up. Not to wake him up, on his face, forcing him to wake up. No, is it abruptly or jerking motion, or I don't know, in shock or something, I don't know. I don't know what this is called as. Not in shock actually. Okay, hold on. Let me Google this. Let me Google this. Yeah, it's in shock actually. It's in shock. He splashes a glass of water on his face, forcing him to wake up in shock. So this is all writing, okay? This is all writing. We are doing the writing thing, okay? Over here. Naruto is like, he's still sleepy. Okay, say sleepily. And it's Sakura. Okay, I'm not gonna put up. You little twerp. You are still sleeping. Get your butt. So I'm not gonna use the slang words because I wanna make this very I don't know, very PG friendly. Okay, so I'm not gonna use words like ass and fuck and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Get your butt off the bed. I don't know. Get up. We have to go to lady. Go to the Hokage. Remember? Alright. So sleeps again. So he sleeps again while sitting on the bed. Alright, and then she becomes really furious. She becomes really furious and then folds hands together. Then she gets an idea. And moves behind him. Alright, this is gonna be the fourth point. No. This is gonna be the fourth one, alright. And this one is gonna be the fifth one. Alright, so these two are dialogues over here. Okay, I'm just gonna divide this in some, I don't know, organized way. Okay, so these two stuff is dialogue over here, and then this one is fourth point, and this fifth one is fifth point. Alright. Goddamn, I'm hungry now. So we are gonna do this writing in this live stream, and then in the evening we are gonna do storyboards. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Then on the 6th point, sorry. Okay, this is gonna get laggy as fuck. Flip Studio Paint is like crazy laggy. This one, the text tool is like crazy laggy on Flip Studio Paint. She gets an evil idea to wake him up as a punishment, or kind of like not actually bullying, kind of like a tease. Punishment or a tease, and moves behind him. She grabs him and throws him. Alright, hold on. In front of the mirror, and pulls up a girly frock, pink frock, and make up items in her hand. In her hands. All right, and in her hands, giving and stands beside him and holds up a girly pink frock and makeup item, giving giving the scene an evil look. Not an evil look, but a mischievous look. Okay. Madam, I forgot the spelling of mischievous. Mischievous look. All right. So this is gonna be the 6th scene. Sorry, 6th. I don't know. Storyboard. Let's see. This is the writing live stream. All right. she quickly dresses him up, applies makeup and all, and then smiles innocently. Oh my god, what the frick happened to my... Okay, now this one is gonna have a lot of frames in animation. So this seventh part is, I don't know, kind of like more important, okay, because it's like gonna be a stop motion animation kind of like stuff, okay. So it's gonna have a lot of frames, like she's like applying makeup and then putting that yanking that frock onto him, all right, then brushing his hair and then doing the ponytails and stuff, okay. It's gonna be like something like stop motion stuff, all right, like quick stuff. So it's gonna have a lot of keyframes in the animation. I don't know how much, but we will see. Then Naruto is like, this is gonna be a dialogue. He's like still half sleepy. Sakura, what is this? Please. What is all this? No, not all, okay. What is this? That's all. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I will be writing more dialogues in the actual animation, alright? So this is just the overview of the, I don't know, story, alright? She's like in an innocent voice, alright? Oh, it's nothing. We're just gonna go to the I'm just getting you ready. To go to the Hokage office, alright? We are just getting ready to go to the Hokage office. Alright, that is gonna be the dialogue. Then they go to the Hokage office together. Hold on. She grabs his hands. She grabs in his hand and oh shit! I'm picking my nose. Holy shit, guys! Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. God damn it. I'm a dirty guy. I'm a dirty guy, guys. She grabs his hand and takes him out the front door. Takes him out to the front door. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the scene. This is one scene. Alright, hold on. Scene one. God damn it, man. So okay, this is scene one, and that is the end of the scene. All right. Humming. So she's like humming while she's like walking. She's like humming while she's like walking to Naruto's house as they are gonna meet up Lady Tsunade in the front of Hokage. She arrives at his home on the front door, but Naruto doesn't answer. Then she goes through the window and sees him still sleeping. In comedic gesture, furious, standing beside him, she plus the guy. Alright, I'm not gonna read all this again. Now there is the scene 2. Scene 2. Just gonna put this over here. Then I'm gonna drag it up and above as the scene goes on. scene 2 is gonna be very small. All right, it's not gonna be the narration. Sorry, the narration and the dialogue and the story is gonna be very small. First one, okay, sorry, as Sakura and Naruto are walking the streets of Konoha, they meet up a lot of people. All right, their friends and their strangers as well. Sorry, their friends and strangers as well. Everybody interacts with every looks wearing a pink top and interacts with him. Alright, in their own ways, So for example, let's say if there is Sai, then Sai will be like, hey beautiful. And then if there is Kiba, he will be like, hey what's up baby girl, wanna go on a date or something. All right, this is gonna be, oh my god, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, so here we can introduce all of the existing Naruto characters. Okay, so this is also gonna be a big, I don't know, scene or something. Okay, here we can introduce most of the characters in the whole, I don't know, from the whole series, from the Leaf Village. All right, then after that, okay, hold on, let me. They both, oh shit, no, sorry, they both go to, okay, so I'm changing the destination. All right, so I'm changing the destination. I'm changing the destination. So this often happens in real life as well. All right, so hold on, I'll tell you what happens in real life. So this is gonna be third point. And the second point is gonna be something like, okay, then they meet later just outside of the Hokage office. The main building, okay, the Hokage office or the building. All right. She briefs them. I don't know, it's like a small mission. It's not even a mission. I don't know, she has some important business with Sakura or something. Okay, this is not gonna be a mission. Okay, this is gonna be a free day for them. All right, I'm not gonna put a mission or something. Okay, so this is gonna be a free day for them. With a small, I don't know, errand for Sakura as a medic ninja. I don't know, this is just a small errand. Okay, not even for Sakura, it's just, I don't know, it's just a small errand. Okay, something useless, something not useless, something like, it's like unnecessary, something or some usual stuff. Okay, usual unimportant stuff. Okay. Okay. After the briefing, after they both go to Ichiraku. Ramen shop. Okay, and there will be a lot of, I don't know, a lot of dialogue in the first point and in the second point. Okay, in the first shots there will be a lot of dialogue in the first shot and a lot of dialogue and shots in the first, I don't know, first scene. Okay, then in the second scene as well, when Sakura talks with Tsunade, there will also be some dialogue with both of them. Okay, and then over here as well, there will be some dialogue with both of them. But in the first point, there will be a lot of interaction and a lot of scenes. All right. Same goes. I'm gonna write this down. A lot of interaction keyframes. With all of the characters in this storyboard and animation. Okay, first one. Second one also, dialogue will be there. Where they interact with, I don't know, the Ichiraku owners. I forgot their name. God damn it. One was Ayame and the other one was Teruichi. Okay. Where they eat and So everyone is like, Naruto-chan? It's not Naruto-kun anymore, it's Naruto-chan because of the frock that he's wearing. Alright? Teuchi-san. Okay. And there will also be a dialogue present in this one as well. Then this is the main point. Alright, hold on. This is the main point. That's why stepping out of Ichiraku Sakura screams without warning. Sakura all of a sudden screams without warning. Okay, so in this one right now she still has that diamond shaped Byakugo seal. All right, her Byakugo seal starts pulsing rapidly and then changes into a Sakura, changes into a flower shape, not Sakura, flower changes into a flower shape momentarily. And then instantly reverts to the diamond-shaped Byakugo seal. Alright, and she passes out. Okay, that is the end. God damn it, man. Okay, this can be a scene 3. Okay, hold on. Let me write this one as scene 3. God damn it. Okay, this is not a scene, this is a sequence. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I do not know the terminologies of all of the film and animation stuff, alright? So I'm literally a noob at it. So I'm still learning. Alright, this is gonna be the fourth and final sequence. This is gonna be the end of the pilot episode, end of sequence, and end of sequence and pilot episode, alright? This is the most important scene in the whole story, where after stepping out of it, Chiraku Ramen Sakura all of a sudden screams without warning. A Byakugo tree starts pulsing rapidly and then changes into a flower shape momentarily, into a red flower shape momentarily, and then instantly reverts to the diamond shaped Byakugo seal. Diamond shaped. Diamond-shaped Byakugo seal, and she passes out. Falling onto her knees. On the street besides Naruto. Okay, so this is not important. Hold on. This one is not important, but you get my point. All right. So you get my point. This is not important. The one in a bracket at the last. We can interpret that in a lot of different ways. You can show that in a lot of different ways, but that is not important. All right. So this is the main pilot episode of the my Naruto fanfic. Alright. So the first one is gonna be easy, kind of like easy to animate. The second one is gonna be difficult. Okay, because the problem is in the first one there is only gonna be one background. Alright, and so that is why it's like easy to animate. Okay, we just have to I don't know, move the background. All right. Now the first scene is gonna be easy to animate because well, there is gonna be just one background. It will be Naruto's house. Okay, so we just have to, I don't know, rotate the background in all directions so that we can, you know, have different angles or something. I don't know, man, we will see. Okay, but the second one, hold on, the second sequence is gonna be pretty difficult because there will be a lot of background, because we will be interacting with a lot of characters. So they will be interacting with a lot of characters, Sakura and Naruto. So there will be a lot of backgrounds that we need to, I don't know, draw. Okay, like for example the Ichiraku ramen, and then the outside of the Hokage's office. Okay, and a lot of backgrounds while they're interacting with different characters, like for example Ino Yamanaka's flower shop or something. I don't know, man. Okay, so there will be a lot of background. The third sequence is also gonna be very simple because there will be just one background, the outside of the Ichiraku ramen shop. Right, there will be just one background, so it is also gonna be very simple to animate. The second sequence is what, I don't know, scares me kind of like some sort of scary stuff. The second scene is gonna be the most difficult one, so I don't know, animate now. So this is gonna be the story synopsis for the whole pilot episode. Story synopsis for my anime. I'm not gonna reveal the name of the anime yet. Okay, I have the name of the anime. The fanfic. Not the anime. The fanfic yet. I have it in my head and I have also written it down. All right. So the flower. Okay, hold on. Red flower shape. Okay, so this is the red flower shape. Hold on, I'll show you. Where is it? This one. Okay. This one. This is the red flower shape. It changes to this one momentarily, only momentarily, and then it pluck reverts back to this one. This one. Now in the evening we will be doing some storyboards. All right, so this is the main sequence that we need, like all of this shit that we have written over here. All right, so this is done for today, for this episode. It was a very chill and small episode. I don't know, man, I just wanted to just chill out and just relax, because I've been drawing like literally every day and it just takes the shit out of me. Alright, in the next episode, alright, in the next live stream in the evening, we will be doing some storyboards. Alright, so subscribe and follow for that. Subscribe to me on my YouTube and follow on tweets. All right, thank you for coming by, thank you for watching, and yeah, and I absolutely love Sakura as a character. All right, and one more thing, I don't know, man. Alright, in the evening we are gonna do the storyboards for sequence 1 or sequence 3. Okay, one or the other. I don't know, we will see. Alright, sequence 2, we gotta plan that shit out. I gotta plan that shit out. Alright, sequence 2 is gonna be kind of like really big. Sequence 1 is also kind of like big, but we gotta do the storyboards. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do the storyboard for sequence 3 first, because it's the shortest one yet. Okay, then we're gonna start with sequence 1 storyboard. Okay, then we will see, because and this time I'm also gonna do the background, okay, while also doing the characters. So it's not only gonna be the characters in the sequence. So over here I'm just, I don't know, drawing characters without the background, but in this one I'm gonna draw the backgrounds as well as the characters, because with the animation I also want to do the backgrounds. Okay, so I want to do the whole thing together. I'm not just gonna do the character animation. Okay, I'm also gonna do the background stuff, because that is what will, I don't know, make the animation much better in my opinion. Okay, but we'll see. Backgrounds, we're gonna also draw the background as well. So in the evening or tomorrow, whenever I will be back, we're gonna do sequence 3 first, or the storyboard of sequence 3 first. Okay, and then sequence 1. Okay, so what I mean by storyboard is that we gonna do keyframes. Okay, we're gonna make it, we're gonna storyboard it as if we are doing an animation, as if we are doing a rough drawing of keyframes of the animation. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna start with sequence 1. So we're gonna complete both of the sequences today. In sequence 2 we can start with sequence 2 tomorrow, the storyboard. I mean, I wanted to complete the storyboards today itself, but I don't know, it is not possible because it's gonna take a lot of time, probably 3 to 4 hours. Okay, but we are definitely gonna complete sequence 3 and sequence 1 storyboards, and keyframes and rough keyframes as well, and with the dialogue as well. I don't know if I'll be able to do the dialogue. Okay, but we are still gonna try. Okay, because I'm just gonna figure out the dialogue as I do the storyboard, because the storyboards and dialogue both are important. Okay, so they just go hand in hand. We just cannot write the dialogue before we do the storyboard, and we cannot do the storyboard before we write the dialogue, without writing the dialogue. Okay, the dialogue and the storyboard has to go hand in hand. All right, so yeah, so that is why we're gonna do the dialogue and storyboard together. Just like hold on, I have done over here. All right, so this is over here. So I did the storyboard and wrote the dialogue as well. Okay. So this is how it will go. All right, that's it for the day. That's it for this stream. Thank you for coming by. Okay, and we're gonna have a lot of fun making this fan animation of Sakura and Naruto. Sakura especially, because I'm gonna make her great again, because she has been, I don't know, she has been wasted. Her potential is wasted by Studio Period. Alright, so that's about it. See ya. Subscribe and follow on YouTube and Twitch. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anything. Goodbye. So I will be either I don't know, we will see. If not, if I decide not to come today evening, then I won't come today evening. I'll directly come tomorrow morning, but I will mostly be live today evening, because this is like not too much of a hassle just doing the storyboard. Alright, it's just quick work. So yeah, So drawing and coloring, not coloring actually, the drawing is actually the hassle, or because you gotta think about that. But it's like getting I don't know, automatic in my brain nowadays. So yeah. But drawing the hands and the feet are a real hassle. I still struggle with it. Anyways, that's about it now. See ya. Thank you for coming by, just hanging out with me. Alright, goodbye.